Welcome back to the Adventurous Advocates. Today we're here at Fisney Springs to do the Christmas Tree Stroll. We're going to see some amazing lights, check out some incredible trees, and have a lot of fun. Come on, let's have an adventure. For the Christmas Tree Stroll, you're going to want to park in the Lime Garage. As you enter Fisney Springs from the Lime Garage entrance, you're going to be directly across from Uniqlo, which is where you need to receive instructions for the Christmas Tree Stroll and pick up your guide map. As you embark on your journey to go on the Christmas Tree Stroll and exit the Lime Garage, the elevator on the right will take you to the restrooms, while the elevator on the left will take you to the wheelchair and ECV rentals. There is a $100 deposit that is refundable. If you pay in cash, you get it back same day. If you pay in card, then they say it can take up to 7 days. However, I've most of the time had it come back in 24 to 48 hours. It is $12 to rent a wheelchair and $50 to rent an ECV. The Christmas Tree Stroll is an extreme amount of walking. You're going to have to go to the furthest end of Fisney Springs and then walk all the way to the far other end of Fisney Springs and possibly backtrack some. And so this is going to be a pretty extreme amount of walking for anybody with mobility issues. I don't know about you guys, but I love the Christmas decorations and the music. It just feels so festive. And I know that it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but at the same time, when you're here, it's like the spirit of Christmas is alive and it feels so fun. What do you guys think?
I think that is definitely true.
Bubba's excited. He's ready to go. Yeah. We're ready to have fun. Uniqlo does offer both an escalator and an elevator, and their map distribution center is on the second floor. So you're going to want to go to the boys section for the elevator, but the escalator is right here in the middle of the store. Let's check it out. A quick side note to anyone with family members with sensitivity issues to sound or cognitive issues, you may want to have somebody wait with them outside or bring their earmuffs, because the holiday music, while uplifting and fun and festive, is louder than normal. They have definitely increased the volume in most of the stores of their music, and this may be disconcerting to people with certain issues. Once you go right past the escalator, you're going to look up and you're going to see the small elevator sign is very small, and that is the lane that they left big enough for ECVs or wheelchairs. You're then going to go down that lane and turn left. The elevator is right there. It's a little bit hidden because it's around a turn, but I do applaud Uniqlo for having one for those that can't use an escalator. The Christmas Tree Trail maps are upstairs, and they're easy to get to once you get upstairs.
The way that it works is that you go around Fisney Springs, you go find the themed Christmas trees and put the correct sticker with the theme. Then you can come back to any of these locations and you can collect the pin.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Right outside of Uniqlo, where you pick up your maps, is the QVC code to get in the virtual line to meet Santa. If you have children who love to meet Santa, or if you're like me and just enjoy a good holiday picture with Santa, then go ahead and join that virtual queue. It does fill up fast. So if you're wanting to meet Santa, make sure you start your tree stroll early. Not all Christmas trees on the Christmas Tree Stroll will look like actual trees. This right here is a Christmas tree, and it's celebrating the Disney Cruise Lines. I think they did this because the Wish recently released, which is their newest cruise ship in their cruise line. But this has immaculate details. Look at this. This is so cool. I almost walked past it, and Chloe said, I think that's the first tree. And I am so excited that we found it. Each of the plaques on the Christmas Tree Stroll does have a QVC code. This QVC code will take you to the Fisney Springs website and will show you all the Christmas offerings that there are at Fisney Springs that range from merchandising to special food offerings to activities and things like that. Each code leads you to the same website, so once you've scanned it once, then you've pretty much seen it. Ooh, there's the Lion King tree. I love that they didn't go all plushy or fake cartoony with this. They have carved ornaments of Mufasa and Simba and all sorts of little symbology from the movie all over. I like this. It's understated and perfect. I think it's beautiful. Bubba Bear, you want to put this one on? Sister's going to help you. Where does it go?
There, good.
That's a great job. So proud of you. Good job. And what a good big sister you are, Chloe Bear, for helping your brother. Y'all are awesome. Oh my goodness, it is the cutest penguins I've ever seen. Look, there's 2 adult penguins and a little baby penguin. Let's take a closer look. Oh, he's got a little candy cane and they've got bow ties. So cute. So let's talk a little bit about the map. They only listed the major buildings, so a lot of the buildings on the map are not labeled, which does make wayfinding a little bit hard, especially when you first get started and you're trying to figure out which of these trees you're actually finding. So for example, we found the cruise ship, but trying to figure out which one that represented on this map was a little bit of a challenge. So what I would recommend is go to one of the labeled things. Planet Hollywood's on here, or some of the other bigger ones that are labeled, and start there, because then you know where you are, you know which tree it represents, and then you can head in the directions of the other trees, and it makes it easier to figure out. The Moana tree is absolutely amazing. It is decked out with kakamora, and it's got all sorts of vibrant colors, and it's full of life, and it's a very lush tree. But I have to say, my favorite part is that when I asked Moana at the Christmas party what her favorite thing to do was, she said to gather coconuts and paint them to use them as decorations on their trees and around the village. So this tree actually aligns with what the characters are saying in the park. Labeling the tree really isn't a problem because every tree has a plaque that clearly states the name. It has the picture of the sticker, and it also has a QR code that leads to Disney Springs. So once you find a tree, the only real issue is figuring out where it is on the map. Oh my goodness, look at the cocoa tree. It's absolutely amazing. It's got miracles dripping from every angle. It's got all our favorite characters on the top. Oh, look at the guitar. It's got so much detail straight out of the movie. This one is very fun. What did you just say happened to you?
I said I was sitting over there filling up my sticker in front of the cocoa tree, and the wind shifted. It's right next to this fountain. I got soaking wet with water all over me.
Oh, bless your heart. It's like 68 today, so it is a little chilly for that. I think in the summer that would be a welcome thing, but right now it's a little chilly.
Yeah, that's true.
Now this is one of the Christmas trees I was absolutely looking forward to. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy tree. Let's take a look at some of the details. They have Star-Lord's helmet up there. If you look closely, you can see his Walkman with his music given to him from his mom. We've got a Groot up there dancing and having a good time. Some stars. Got all sorts of cool little unique details from the movie. I'm going to admit I am a little underwhelmed. I thought there'd be a little more movie specific things on there because Coco was just so mind-blowingly awesome, and that tree had everything from the movie. It was just, I really expected this one to be a little more given the fact that they just opened a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I ran into these amazing friends and I wanted you guys to meet them. What are your names?
Jessica.
Mike.
Laura.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. Where are you guys from?
Houston.
My sister's from Houston. All the cool people. So, I have a question. You guys are doing the Christmas tree show. What do you think of it so far?
It's
So far,
fun.
good.
This is good.
Awesome.
Oh, it's having fun. What's your favorite tree?
So far, is this Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars.
The Star Wars one is
So far.
awesome.
Mine has been Coco.
That one was
Mine
very,
is-
I loved all the magnolias dripping off of the cocoa tree. Oh, it was so cool. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to talk to me, and I hope you have a blessed day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Many of you may not know this about me, but I am a huge supporter of all the arts. And so this is someone's definition of what a Christmas tree means to them. And I absolutely love it. I'm here for it. It's metal circles and it's got large pearls on it. And it may not be what I think of as Christmas tree, but I love the fact that there's something abstract, that there's something unique, and that it's so different from all the other trees here. One of the perks of the Christmas Tree Stroll is that you get a discount at a lot of locations that have trees next to them. So there is a list of all the discounts and all the locations on the back of the stroll map. Let's take a look at the Raya and the Last Dragon tree. It's got her hat. If you look really closely, it's got a blue dragon on there. Ooh, that's cool. Has all the lands of Heart and Fang, and on the back it has the rest of the lands. And up at the top, it's got her dagger. We will have to come catch this show sometime. It looks really neat, and I have never actually heard of it or seen it. And we come out here every holiday, so maybe they've done it before and I just never was here for it, but we're definitely gonna have to check it out now. Let's see what time. They say Wednesdays and Sundays at 6, 7, 8, and 9. We'll definitely let you know. I know this isn't officially part of the Christmas tree trail, but this is so neat I had to stop and show it to you. Those bells have some cool facts attached to them. They're the only transportable ones in North America, the largest and perhaps the loudest percussion instrument in the world, over 4 tons of beautiful bells. And look at this, there's so many more wreaths. These are awesome. And here is the Black Panther tree, and it is incredible. Look at the details. So many fun things from the movie on here. I wish they would have put this more in the sun because there is a sparkly Black Panther on here that is absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking that really the shade hides. Look at that. There's so many incredible, just mesmerizing things from the movie. This tree is majestic and awesome. And we are huge Star Wars nuts in this house, so this tree is the one I've been looking forward to the most. They have some stormtrooper helmets on it. They have some Jawas. They have Chewie's chest belt. They have, oh, it's a BB-8 and different ornaments with the Rebellion symbol on it. I feel like they should have had some lightsabers, and so many of the other trees had like more scenes from the movie. I wish they would have had Rey or Luke or Boda, I guess Grogu is what they call him now, and Yoda. I wish there would have been a few more things, but I still absolutely love this tree. It's gonna be definitely in my top favorites. Xavier, do you love this tree? You love it. You're blowing your kisses? Yeah? Because the Princess and the Frog is set in the bayou of New Orleans. That's why they put this directly across from the House of Blues. But I think the colors are beautiful. The flowers are delicate. There's a lot of New Orleans symbology in here. Very cool. I do wish there was a little bit more Princess and the Frog from the movies, but it's representative. It's so cool. The candy cauldron was calling our names. We needed a little energy and a little sugar boost to get us through the rest of the candy trail, and they had some incredible festive holiday snacks. You'll have to go in there and check it out. So this is the frozen Olaf tree, and I really expected it to be iced with snow, maybe some drip lights or some white lights, but it's still beautiful. Look at the blue and white lights and lights running through there. They have Sven's carrots. They have some little flowers that look like they've been cut out like snowflakes. It's absolutely breathtaking. I do love it. It just doesn't have very much signifying the movies. So I stand corrected. It does have the ice skates used at the end of the first Frozen movie, some of Elsa's dress from her famous Let It Go scene, and some snowflakes. So although it does not have Olaf, it does have some cool things from the movie. The Disney Plus tree utilizes my favorite color pattern of blue and white. That just screams Christmas to me. They do have a few picture ornaments on here. Some of them are Home Alone, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday, and the Santa Claus movie. So there are a few things that are TV show related, but most of it is just really cool little ornaments with the Disney Plus logo at the top. I was wondering what the Disney Plus tree was going to look like. I didn't know if they were going to put like TVs or little baubles from each show, which I thought that would have been a cool idea. I was secretly hoping that was going to be a thing, but it's still kind of neat. I want you to check it out. Around many of the trees, they have this really cool decorations. They have the poinsettias and the reindeer, and this whole shopping area is just decorated with lights and it's dripping with festive fun. So Chloe Bear is a little upset because more than once she has thought a tree was in a location it wasn't and put the sticker in the wrong place. Look at me, babes. Does it matter? Does it matter if you put one in the wrong place?
No.
What's important?
Having fun.
Having fun, right? That's the part that matters. Are you seeing some cool trees?
Yeah.
Did we have a fun snack?
But you should probably check. But before you put a picture on a tree, you should probably go up close to it to make sure that you didn't you just missaw the thing.
But accidents happen, right?
Yeah.
And everybody makes mistakes, right?
Right.
Can we just draw a line and write switch under the ones that were not right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else can we do to fix it?
We could pull the picture up and swap it with the Disney Plus one.
That's a good idea. We could just pull up the stickers and swap it.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do that too. But look at me. Look at me. It's not worth being sad over, right?
I'm not sad. I'm just a little bit confused.
You're a little bit confused? Well, how about this? How about we try really hard to go sit next to the tree and look at the placard, right?
Yeah.
Right? So that we know we found the right one. But
Yeah.
guess what?
But
Mommy's even put some on the wrong place. Did you know that? I did.
yeah.
Do you know that even though I looked at the map and I looked at the tree, I still put some in the wrong place?
Yeah.
It's amazing I did. It's really silly, but I totally did that too, right?
Yeah.
Did I do it once or have I done it more than once?
Probably more than once.
Absolutely. There's one that is the tallest one I've seen yet. Let's go check out this one and see what it is. It is enormous and I love it. This is the town square Christmas tree. It is a traditional Christmas tree. It's not themed after a movie, music, or hotel. It is only Christmas tradition. So it has the tinsel, it has the gold and silver baubles. It is absolutely breathtaking, and I love how it towers above all the other trees. Next up is the Encanto tree. Look at this. It has all the doors at night, they glow. It has Bruno, Abuelo, Mirabel. It has Luisa, all of them. It also has the little magic butterflies. It has the candle. All your favorite things about the movie are on this tree. This tree is a winner for sure. It's going to be a contender for the top. And here we have the Toy Story tree. It is dripping with toys. It is very subtle nods to the movie. Look, there's Sheriff Woody's badge. We also have Buzz if you look super closely. The pizza place has a candle on there. There's all sorts of little fun hidden movie things. I think they could have made it more obvious, and I wish they would have had all the characters from the Toy Story gang, but I still love this tree. It's simple, understated, nice. I was really curious how they were going to do the Nightmare Before Christmas tree because it's got such a cult following that I knew they would have it. But at the same time, you either love it or you hate it. And some people's kids are absolutely afraid of it. So I was wondering if they were going to leave out any of the scary stuff or things like that. But they really took a fun approach to it. Look at it. It's oozing with all the characters from the movies. It's got the fun, playful aspect. And it really isn't scary or unapproachable. When you come up to it, you don't at first realize that it's a Nightmare Before Christmas, but as you look closer, it's got lots of fun hidden Easter eggs. I love this tree. It's awesome. All right, Haunted Mansion fans, let's all just admit that they did you dirty with this tree. I get what they were trying to go for with the haunted bride coming out of the tree, but it doesn't look like that at all. It looks like they slapped a cheap mannequin on there and some dirty rugs. It doesn't have the iconic feel of the Haunted Mansion. It doesn't have a lot of the things that are associated with the Haunted Mansion. It just seems like they were trying to go for creepy, old, and gross. So, meh. I'm going to say this is on the bottom of the heap, and I don't think it's fair because Haunted Mansion has such a following and is such a beloved attraction. There's so many ways they could have made this playful and scary. I mean, half the ride is scary, half the ride is playful, so I could have seen them doing like one side of the tree one way and another side of the tree another way. I mean, there's so many different ways they could have gone with this, but looking like a bad ripoff of a spirit store is not the way I would have taken it.
Chloe needs Xavier for my good tree spotters. I'll be looking for it, and they will see it before anybody else sees it. You guys are so good at this. Yeah, I think I'm good at it too. I'm so proud of you guys. You're awesome. Thank you.
It's Disney Magic in action. They have an elephant.
It's my job as one of Santa's elves to make sure that all the children sleep soundly on Christmas Eve. She's definitely going to sleep soundly on Christmas Eve. Hey, little reindeer, come back! Hello!
Hi!
Sleigh!
Oh, thank you.
It's all shiny, but maybe it should be red, just like this sleigh.
You have some good colors going
Maybe you could
on.
like Santa to deliver presents on Christmas Eve too.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Yeah, it's really all that work in one night. It's magical. We could do some help.
Well, you are bringing a lot of Christmas cheer today. Thank you for being so awesome.
Oh, I like your ears. It's sparkly. Christmas.
Let's look at this tree in the Christmas store window. It is so cute. I know it's not officially on the trail, but look at that. It's got Mickey and Minnie and all the fun presents. Oh, I love that. You can't see it because of the glare, but this is the annual pass holder tree. This is the only tree so far that's had music, and they are playing carols, and it's completely amazing. Let's look at the details. It's got the monorail and the pass holder magnet sign, and there's Mickey, and up there's a big Mickey head, and there's some Minnie over here. Oh, I love this. It's beginning to make me wonder if we should have done the whole tree trail at night. In fact, I think that would be my advice because although it is cold, it's like 68 and I'm freezing, but at the same time, look how beautiful this is at night. You know where the next one is?
There's a really big one down there.
All right, Operation Big Tree. Find it, come in. Because of the light, this one's a little harder to see, but it's called Once Upon a Toy Tree, and it's got packages, toy ducks, it's got all sorts of lights and gingerbread and thimbles all up and down it. It's beautiful. Lots of twinkly lights and a big star at the top. I think this one would hit differently during the day, so I think this was a perfect one to catch at night. Look at that, that's beautiful. It is harder to see the non-lit details at night, but the lights are just spectacular. Florida weather is always amazing, but it's usually pretty hot. But around this time of year, in November and December and January, it can get kind of chilly for Florida standards. So during the day, it was 71, 72-ish, and now it's getting down into the low 60s, upper 50s, and so it actually is chilly. So it depends on what you like. If you like to be super warm, you'll definitely want to come in summer, but if you come during this time to do the tree stroll, you're going to want to wear pants and bring a light jacket. It's not terribly cold, but enough that if you don't have something, it'll be chilly. So this is the Mickey and Minnie Mouse tree, but let's take a look. It's got all sorts of little baubles with the bows to show which ones are Minnie, and it's got Mickey's outfit and ribbon and you're entwined all the way around, and it's got a big Minnie head on top with polka dots. It's got all sorts of different colored, like yellow and red, little baubles that are like hidden Mickey heads, and it's got bells. It's pretty cute. I like this one. And I like the fact that they interlace the red and white lights and they have some yellow lights in there. I'm gonna say this one's fun. All right, we have found every tree on the trail and it's time to vote. What was your favorite tree on the stroll trail?
My favorite was the one in front of the movie theater, the Guardians of the Galaxy, because it had Baby Groot on it, and I just love Baby Groot.
That one was so fun, and it had Star-Lord's cassette player, and that was awesome too.
Yes, it was.
Okay, let's see what Chloe has to say.
I think my favorite one is the Disney pass holder.
The pass holder one, that one was cool. Why'd you like that one?
I liked all the pass holder Mickeys and the monorail. They kind of look cute.
I also like that they were playing carols at that one. That one's fun. Earlier, we asked Xavier, and he wrote down that he liked the Star Wars one the best. So we're definitely a Star Wars fans over here. As for me, I like the Coco one the best. I think the Coco one is super fun, and it had so many beautiful magnolias, and it had different scenes from the movies, and I felt like it just, you feel like you were stepping into the movie when you looked at that tree. So I thought it was very well done.
Hi. We are turning in our trees. There are 4 of us. Yeah.
And one more.
Yeah.
This is the button that you're giving away?
Yes.
I did want to say that Uniqlo was super helpful and sweet. They let us keep our tree trail things, so we still have the stickers and the maps, which is a fun souvenir. We got our buttons, and they were just so encouraging and supportive through the whole process. So they really make it easy to pick up your map. It's a really fun experience. I highly recommend everybody do the tree stroll this year. What an incredible adventure. We had so much fun. We found every tree on the stroll trail. We saw some amazing decorations, met some fun people, and had an adventure. So go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification button for me. We're still gonna see some amazing holiday parties, go to some zoos, and see some aquariums, and you do not want to miss any of it. But until next time, stay adventurous.